Don't let them take my soul.
Not at all. Giannis is still relying on his athleticism and in their early 30s, it's time to start doing that now. So when you are 50 or 60 and you got a couple billion in the bank, now you could live comfortably and not have to worry about it.
Do you wanna know why I cry at night? Do you wanna know why I can't sleep at night? These niggas off, gon' take them out. 2 shots, pow, pow, take them out. Had a few ones try to take me out. Now I can't trust a damn soul. Own brother against me. Should've never ever ever be the same. When a thug cry, do you wanna know what he crying about? When a thug cry, when a thug cry, do you wanna know what he crying about? When a thug cry, when a thug cry, do you wanna know what he crying about? When a thug cry, when a thug cry.
Welcome. We back again. Y'all know this episode 23. Yes, I'm coming at you. I ain't playing no more games with you. It's Heartbeat Arena. It's your boy, Trillionaire Chuck. And we got some exciting stuff to talk about. They tried to get rid of my man. They tried to get rid of Donald Trump. Y'all. Man. And you know, at the end, we always got our favorite segment, relationship talk. We got that, plus plenty more. So why wait? Let's dive into it. So, sources from appnews.com by Gene Johnson, the Trump shooting. First off, let's just show the image of what Trump did when they shot at him. Hey, Trump said, wait, fight. It's something. I don't know what it is, but hey, they trying to take him out. So this is exactly what happened. So Trump supporters packed the place in Butler, Pennsylvania. It was his final rally before the Republican National Convention the following week. So Trump was still hollering and ranting about the 2020 election, how it was rigged against him not to win. I mean, I'm not much of a politician. I don't really dabble into that because everybody has different, theories, views. I try to stay away from that. But a gunman fires a shot at Trump and grazed him in the ear, y'all. Grazed him in the ear. While Secret Service tried to get Trump off the stage and everything like that, Trump was like, wait. And that's what he did, his fist pump like this, fight. And shot, all that really did was just boost his votes up because, now people are wondering, well, why would someone shoot at Trump? Why? This was a 20-year-old. The dude who shot at him was a 20-year-old who had an AR-15 from his dad. His name was Thomas Matthews. Thomas Matthews Crooks. Sorry about that, y'all. Now, listen. I know ain't no average 20-year-old from that distance is shooting the AR-15 with that much precision, that great of an aim to hit him to graze the ear. Something's up, y'all. Somebody's hiding something. I don't know what it is, but somebody is hiding something. Because you's a heck of a marksman. Let's say this is his first time shooting a gun. To shoot and graze him in the ear, come on, man. They was trying to literally assassinate Trump. They was literally trying to assassinate this man. Something just ain't lining up. Something just is not lining up with that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what it's about, why they're trying to do it, but they are doing it. Okay. Maybe they're afraid he might win the election and stuff. Because Trump isn't a politician. Trump is a businessman. But I mean, dang, like right here on the ear, y'all. On the ear? That's hard body. That's hard body. But let's transition to something else. So, Angel Reese had to address these so-called. First off, before I even go into this, I want to dudes be so petty and some of y'all be so broke it's ridiculous. So, I just real quick. So, Angel Reese went on her live and addressed the issue about, dudes asking her to fly them out to Chicago and stuff. Matter of fact, don't take it from me. Roll the clip.
Let me just say something. I just want to say one thing. The delusion that y'all thinking I'm finna fly any of y'all out. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, like the delusion of thinking any one of us are flying y'all out. Be for real. Thank you.
Okay, so listen. Angel Reese is worth over $2 million, right? She has a 4-year contract with the Sky, totaling over $324,383. So let's break that down throughout the course of 4 years, right? So by the end of this year, she'll make $73,439. By next year, it'll be $74,909. Third year, $82,399. And then by the fourth year, it'll be $93,636. That's just off her NBA contract. Gotta keep in mind, when Reese was in college, she was getting her NIL deal. And for those that don't know what NIL means, is name, image, likeness, right? She was getting multiple deals off of that. Okay. Not to mention, she's a she does swimsuit modeling and all this other stuff. So she's gonna be getting more endorsement deals as her career progresses in the W. And then not only that, her net worth is gonna increase as well. But the question I have for y'all, was dudes really in Angel Reese's inbox asking her to fly them out to Chicago? I don't know her personally, okay? So I don't know. But y'all better be lucky she didn't expose y'all. Because she could have went on there and exposed, name dropped all of y'all. But then she probably would have made y'all famous by saying the name. Because y'all probably would have ran off and be like, yeah, see, Reese know me. She noticed me, bro. Look, she saying my name. And it's like, come on, man. Look, guys. If y'all want to see the Shy Barbie play, then pay. If you want to see the Shy Barbie play, then pay. Okay? It's that simple. You want to kick it with her? Hey, you gotta be in that circle. If you ain't in that circle, then she ain't got time for you. That's a $2 million woman walking the street. That's a $2 million woman on that basketball court. Like, come on, there's plenty of guys that's DMing her and trying to holler at her and all that other stuff, bro. She ain't got time for no dudes talking about, hey, Reese, I kind of like you, but will you please fly me out to Chicago? Like I said, y'all lucky she didn't name drop. I think I commend Reese for not name dropping them dudes because, man, it's some women that would name drop y'all on social media and put y'all out there. Y'all, man, I don't think y'all don't understand. Y'all really ain't really ready for that. But Before we continue, we gonna take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. This company is a scam. Do not buy none of their merchandise or products. Scam alert. Don't buy. We're back. So let's get into sports talk. Yeah, I'm still tripping, niggas. Yo, y'all is wildin'. Y'all really in Angel Reese's DM talking about, yeah, fly me out to Chicago. Yo, wildin', big out bugging. You need to get your paper up, man. Get your paper up there, okay? Get your paper up. You buy your ticket. You go see where she has a home game. You go watch her play. The nerve of y'all thinking yo. Like I said, you lucky shit exposure. But let's dive into a more serious question. Has the NBA All-Star Game outlived its usefulness? When you think about it now, this is what critics say. These are what the fans say. They don't like the competitiveness in it anymore. It's like a free-for-all. No one really plays defense. At least back then, it would be a game in like the fourth quarter and stuff when guys started playing hard. I know earlier years guys will compete because they wasn't making that much money. But you gotta think about it. These are $500 million players out there. They're not trying to get injured. The owners are now starting to care more about their investment, their money, because the NBA, just like the WNBA, is a business. They're out to make money, okay? I'm not going to have my $315 million guy out there hooping, risking an injury when I'm trying to win the title. I'm trying to fill the seats. People are coming to see him play. I'm not this exhibition stuff, but that's kind of why it kind of lost its touch. It kind of fell off. And then it's analysts and stuff that are voting people in, and it's just off of like a popularity thing. It's not even off of skill anymore. It used to be based off of skill and fan votes and stuff, but now you got the analytics and the people on First Take and people off the TNT crew. Well, they're no longer the TNT crew anymore, but you know what I mean. They're putting their input in all because players may not want to do an interview with them, so they be like, "Oh, you're not going to get my vote." So it became so trash. Owners don't want their top guys really to play in the All-Star game because they don't want them to get injured. They rather take that break and rest them for the second push to the playoffs. I mean, it's like, I think it needs to be more creative, if you ask me. I gave my suggestion a few episodes ago as far as what they should do. They should really consider a battle of the sexes, an all-star game. Women against the guys. Just let it be fun and competitive. I guarantee you people will come and watch that because NBA guys don't want to get embarrassed by the women, and the women feel like they got something to prove. They feel like, hey, we are just as entertaining as the NBA. Plus, come on now, like, think about it. When DeMarcus Cousins was playing, Brittany Griner's like she could beat DeMarcus Cousins. That little back, come on, think about that. Like that, yeah. If we was going that right there, that would have been entertaining to watch because people was like, I got Brittany. Some was like, I got Cousins. I had Boogie. Like Boogie just strong, skilled, and yeah, Brittany Griner don't want them problems. She don't want the problems. But we could do that. We could do a King of the Court for All-Star Game, right? So look at it, y'all. Think about it, right? Adam Silver, you better be taking notes, Adam Silver. King of the Court, all that chit-chatting, rah-rah, I'm the best in the league, whatever. Okay, King of the Court, put some money on it. Man, game to 7, 1s and 2s. Bro, that'll shut a lot of that chirping up real quick. I like the shootout, guys versus women, shootout. That's pretty competitive. But those are some things I'm saying we could switch it up. we could definitely switch it up. Some was saying, oh yeah, the world versus USA. So all the guys, from different teams that are international players, legit international players, play against the all stars in the game. That'd be a blowout. USA easily, easily blowout, easily blowout. Next topic that we got to discuss: the new NCAA. The new NCAA rules on paying college athletes, is it working out? So the real question is, how are new NCAA rules on paying college athletes working out? If you guys haven't heard, so sources from NBCnews.com. This basically happened May 23rd of 2024. So the new NCAA rules on paying college athletes has led to a $2.8 billion settlement. It's still ongoing, it's not set in stone, but it's allowing colleges to pay the athletes, including back pay all the way up to 2016, right? And permits future compensation for up to $20 million per college annually. This includes like TV revenue and the video game NCAA, right? For those that are out of the loop, before NIL, right? The big schools and everything, they were, athletes were not getting no money to play, right? They considered it amateur, but now they're changing it. They're trying to make it so like they could be employees because they're playing for the school and everything like that. I guess. I don't know, but they would make money off of the student athletes' names. Big names that were going to the league. Big time fans would be coming there, spending money, and it was bringing in a lot of revenue to the school and stuff, right? And so people felt like, well, dang, the students should get a piece of that because they're bringing in the fans. The fans are paying the money and everything like that. Then what made it so better, not better, but what made things worse, you're using their name on the video game, right? And they're not being compensated for that. So they were basically like done with that. And that's why this lawsuit is in effect. Now, only certain schools get this kind of money. So I don't know I think it's just only the D1 schools. I don't know if it's for D2, D3, NAIA. Again, certain, it's not just basketball, football, even though those are two main, but you got soccer, lacrosse, all the stuff, whatever was made a video game, whatever brought revenue to the school, that's what's going to be paid out to the athletes, the student athletes at that school. Hey, give them their money. Their name is why people come and see y'all. But that's why they have to do the NIL deal, because they should be compensated for the fans they're generating and the money they're bringing in to the college. And stuff like that. I was going to go into another segment because I had a debate with a person. So this was the debate, y'all. I know we going off topic, but this was the debate. It was a lady who played volleyball, right? She was on a full-time scholarship. I think she went to Governor's State University. Not sure. And this chick was doing a project with her, but she's getting mad. She's like, well, she ain't finished her part. She shouldn't get no leeway, no slack. I said, lady, you crazy. She's like, nah, she lazy. I have to work. I got kids. And I said, listen, first off, don't nobody tell you to have them kids, okay? Ain't nobody tell you to get pregnant, or have unsafe sex, unprotected sex, right? That's why you got the 2 kids. Secondly, you get to choose your schedule. Student athletes do not get, I repeat, student athletes do not get a chance to choose their schedule, right? We have to, because I played college basketball and stuff. I know what it's like when you gotta pick your classes catered to your practices and your weightlifting and all that stuff. It's not easy. You gotta 8 a.m. classes, man, please. What? Like 8 a.m. did night classes? Like, man, no. Like, no. No. So, lady, you don't know what she goes to. And she has to maintain above a 2.5 GPA to keep her scholarship. So she can't afford to slack off. You could get by off of straight C's. She can't. So when I put it to her like that, she like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, exactly. She has it way harder than you do because she still has to keep up her performance and her grades to keep her scholarship. Because if she don't, if she keep the grades up, let's say the performance falls off, they could take her scholarship. So no, she ain't slacking off or nothing like that. You need to watch how you come at her. And when I told her that, she all of a sudden realized and all that stuff. I said, yeah, you don't know what student athletes go to because you're not a student athlete. So of course you're gonna say that. But while we're on that subject, we got some love and basketball going on. We got Aaliyah Boston, center for the Indiana Fever, dating Trayvon Manu, right? Source from 2190.com. So apparently these two met at South Carolina, right, on the campus in year 2020. Now, for those that don't know Aaliyah Boston, she plays, again, she's the center for the Indiana Fever, okay? So she signed a 3-year, $233,468 dollar contract, which equivalates to her making $77,823 a year. Trey, however, he played for South Carolina, and then he entered the portal, and now he's playing for Portland State. He's from Quebec, Montreal. No, he's from Montreal, Quebec. Sorry, y'all. And he's the center for that team. But his stats, now let's read them. So he averaged his junior season year 2023, 2024, so this year, last year, he averaged 1 point, 1.4 rebounds. His best game was a whopping 6 points, y'all. Ooh! It was a mean 6 points. But, no, they've been together for 4 years. I'm wishing the best of luck for them. Hopefully, he marries her, because I think Aaliyah Boston is going to start her clothing brand. I think she's into fashion as well. So, I wish them the best of luck, So, to all y'all that are DMing these women that's in the W, you may have a shot. You may. You may. You just may. You just may. But before we continue, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. This company is a scam. Do not buy none of their merchandise or products. Scam alert. Don't buy. All right, we're back, y'all. So, let's get into the last segment of the show. Relationship talks. Okay, y'all. So, I ain't even talk. Roll the clip, please.
They done created an environment to where women don't have to be accountable. Like, women literally get to live in fantasy land. And if anybody speaks against that, then they're a misogynist. There's no self-work that has to be done. No, there's a man out there that's going to take you for who you are. You don't have to change anything. You can just show up, and this man is going to be everything that you need him to be. But then these women get out here in reality and start moving like that, and treat them like options.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, well, damn, this is ridiculous. All men ain't nothing. No. You need to look in that mirror and do some self-work. Your ass is not perfect. I said something a while back. Women all the time say, you know, hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But what have you ever heard a woman admit to doing wrong?
It ain't too often.
So if they can answer that question for me, then we can further this conversation.
Absolutely.
But again, women have unrealistic expectations, and anybody that calls them on that is a villain. Yeah. That's bad. How we ever gonna get on the same page if y'all refuse to be accountable?
Okay, so the question is, has society created an environment where women don't have to be accountable? That's a fully loaded question. I mean, I would say when you really sit and think about it, one could say yes and one can argue no, but realistically, you could probably say yes. But this is why I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. Let's start off with the legal and social systems. Now, some people argue that certain legal and social systems may offer more leniency towards the women, especially in custody battles and domestic. Now, let's think about this for a minute. Normally, when women like try to fight for custody in court, you know, the judge usually always about 80-90% sides with the woman. The woman is always getting the child, right? The dudes are not getting the child majority of the times. You know, there's only one guy I know where his baby mama tried to file child support on him, and this is what he told me. I'm not gonna mention his name or nothing like that, but this is a true story, y'all. Really listen to this. He said, and mind you, I was in Boston at the time, so he said, man, Chuck, he's like, Chuck, it took the principal from the school, the coaches, some of the faculty members from the school his kids went to, because he was at the games, he was at, parent-teacher conferences, and they told the judge, we don't even know this woman. We didn't even know who their mother was. The judge looked at her. And the judge was like, you lucky he don't file child support on you. Right? He got custody of his son and the daughter. Right? But that doesn't always happen in that matter. Look what all he had to do, y'all. He had to bring in dang near half the school to vouch for him just to have custody over his kids. Because if he didn't, the judge would have gave the kids to the BM, to his baby mama. And, when it comes to domestic, even if she's enticing it, like she's hitting the dude, slapping him, throwing stuff at him, and she jumping on him, and the minute he pushes off to try to get some space to leave, he goes to jail. Not her. Not her. So when do accountability for women in these situations, and the two scenarios I give, leave your comments, please. When do women be accountable for that type of stuff? Like my man said, he was like, you don't really hear women say, I messed up. You might hear them say, I'm no good. Hey, some don't really say they no good. They say they not perfect. That's what they say. They'll say they are not perfect, but they would never say they messed up the relationship or I ain't worth nothing. They never say that. They always point the finger at the guy. They always point it. It's always the guy's fault why the relationship ain't worked out. They'll never look in the mirror and be like, maybe it's me. Dang, maybe I need to fix my attitude. Maybe I need to change my thinking. I never do. Next, it's the social expectations and gender roles now. So now you got women being less held accountable for certain behaviors. They are perceived as, how can you say, less threatening or more vulnerable. So it's basically like society is saying, well, it's okay for women to lash out and talk and talk bad about, the dudes, or it's okay for them to be out there twerking in the middle of the street, or it's okay for them to dress slutty how they want to. It's okay. It's a form of expression. They're not. It's crazy because when a dude approach them or guys look at them like, man, she a slut because she's dressing like a slut, she's out there doing slutty stuff, and then they get mad. Well, look at how you're carrying yourself. I'm not saying, ladies, you could twerk in the club. That's what the club is for. Twerk at the house party. That's what the house party's for. But in the middle of the street, like on top of cars, come on now, like it's a time and place for everything. Then you got the media representation. Now, media depicts women as victims and needing protection. So it's like, oh, he verbally abused me. What did you say to him? You probably verbally abused him first and he just reacted. Oh, he hit me. Here's an example of that. Baby Boy, right? Y'all remember the scene? Okay. Yvette. Now keep in mind, I don't condone nothing Jody was doing in the movie, right? He was acting immature. Okay. But Yvette knew who Jody was, what type of dude he was about. So she punches Jody. And then say, yeah, that's right. So now she got all big and bad. She wailing on him, blah, blah, blah. Jody trying to, get out the way and everything like that. He trying to leave. I get he was trying to leave in her car and all that stuff. But it's like she punched him. Right? So once she punched Jody, Jody just naturally reacted and backslapped her. Now it's, oh my gosh, you said you'll never hit me and you put your hands on me. Now she the victim. Because Jody defended herself trying to get Yvette off. Look how media just portrayed that. Or the verbal abuse stuff. Like the one that when Kendrick did We Cry Together. That verbal abuse, that toxic crap, that's dangerous and stuff. But yet, when do women be accountable for saying, you know what, I should have never put him down, I should have never said these things, I should have never pushed his buttons to make him react like that and stuff? They don't. Rarely they do. Say like rarely, I mean, like, I do, but they don't, y'all. They really don't. And women have to start being accountable for their actions. Just like when you sleep, letting dudes come up in y'all. You knew the type of dude he was when you met him. Now you bitter at all the other dudes because you think all the other dudes like him, and that's not even the case. And then you got, of course, the double standards. Women are held to high standards and face society in professional settings, judge more harshly than men. Only time that happens is like in the entertainment industry. where they're being judged by how they're dressed and outfits they're wearing. Like, but if it's like a lawyer, professional setting and stuff like that, not really. They mostly be like, most people just be like, oh, who's she sleeping around with to get the position that she got, and it's like that's about the only thing. But yeah, no. Victim blaming. Sexual harassment or assault held accountable for actions beyond their controls. Look, I'm not even gonna touch that. Okay, that's that. All right, because that's wrong in all aspects. Harassing someone. Because before I went across those waters to play basketball, before I went overseas to play basketball, I was at a company. I'll never forget where this dude was texting the one of the employees. He's a manager, by the way. So apparently there's like a couch in the back, right? And he was telling the lady like, "Hey, I could see through your leggings and stuff, whatever, right? Whatever." And he was like, "Come in the back, you want this." Man, she filed sexual harassment on that dude. So quick, fast, and hurry. I think that lawsuit brought the company down, right? Was it her fault for how she was dressed? No, she was dressed business casual. I don't know what the heck he was talking about. I think it was like one time she wore like a skirt with some leggings or something. So I don't even know how he even saw it under there, but whatever the case may be, but it was totally unacceptable, totally inappropriate, right? And let's move on. So this is the big one right here. Social and economic pressures where women face significant pressures to conform to societal norms related to appearance, behavior, and career choices, indicating a high level of accountability and social expectation. I mean, when it comes to that database, it's what is it? Monkey see, monkey do. So what you see on TV, you're like, yeah, I want to be like that. So is that why y'all act the way y'all act and yet don't hold yourselves accountable because of what you're, seeing? Do y'all not think for yourselves or nothing? Like, I don't get it. Or y'all think that's cool because it's done on TV, so therefore it's okay if I do it. Yeah, like some of the stuff, again, you got to be accountable for your actions and stuff. If ladies just take accountability for half the stuff they do, they wouldn't be in the situations they're in now. Majority of y'all wouldn't be in the situation y'all in now if y'all just take some form of accountability and just actually really learn from y'all mistakes and not, take advice from the miserable people or people, your friends that are out here bad and now you out there bad because you think that's cool. I never would have imagined that ladies were like dating dudes who can't do nothing for them and trying to put them on a high pedestal would be an in thing now. Yet and yes, this is the fact, this is the truth. 90% of women run from dudes that got their own stuff together because they compare where they're at in life to where this man is at in life. And if this man could cook, clean, take care of everything on his own, and he's been doing it for a long time, they look at themselves and be like, well, why does he need me? And that's where the whole self-sabotage comes in at, when a woman needs to just be like, you know what? I'm not ready to date this type of person. And that's what they need to realize. And so I'm gonna play this last clip for y'all. Play it for me, please.
Talk to black men like you talk to your white boss. And that's all we need from you. Talk to us, excuse me, listen, process, listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Black women know how to check all of that when their job is on the line. Talk to us like we're your white boss and we got no more problems. Here's my retort to the tone conversation. Approach me like you'd have to approach a white man you were trying to marry you. Then we got no more problems. Step to me like you step to a white man who's paying your paycheck. Treat me like they treat the white man, and we got no more issues. Talk to black men like you talk to your white.
Okay. So with that last clip that's played, should women talk to their spouse, their male partner, like they do their boss? Yeah. Why? Because you're not going to disrespect your employer, your boss, in front of his face. You're not going to say he a piece of in front of his face. You're not going to be like he's a piece of shit, or man, fuck you. You ain't shit. Ain't no woman doing that, but you'll do it to the dude you dating. The dude who out there taking care of business. You'll disrespect him, but you ain't gonna disrespect your employer who treats you like a shit employee, got you doing shit that's out of your job description. And the only reason you don't say shit, why? Because that's my job. You know, I gotta make money. If I say something, I'm gonna get fired because of the fear of getting fired. But you could talk to this man who's doing for you any type of way, and you don't fear you don't think he will leave you. You don't fear that he'll leave and now he's taking care of everything. Now you got to go do it because you'll be like, well, fuck it. I find someone else. I could be with someone else, and then that dude be shitty as hell, and then you be like, oh man, ain't shit. Again, be accountable. Talk to if you're in a relationship with a dude, talk to him with respect. That's all Kevin was talking about in that video. Talk to your man, ladies. Talk to your man with respect. And things will be so much better, so much smoother. And fellas, y'all ain't off the hook too. Y'all better start talking to y'all ladies with some respect. The ones that ain't out here running the streets and all this other stuff, being in every dude's face, better start treating them with the respect they deserve. Cause trust and believe, she'll find someone that will give her that respect. And if she has smarts, the way she was treating you with the respect, she'll treat him with the respect, and she gonna be well off with that person. So, what's that movie? Why Did I Get Married? When what's her name? Jill Scott was in it, and Buddy was disrespecting Jill Scott. Jill Scott busted him upside the head with the bottle. But what I learned from that is, okay, he went with the old girl because she was cute or slim, whatever, but she had a shopping problem. She had a spending problem. Spending up his money to the point that man needed 2 jobs just to keep up with her spending, while Jill was being respectful to the other, the dude who was a cop in Colorado, or sheriff, one of them. Now, when they moved, he was upset because it was hard for him to find a job because he was overqualified, right? He was upset about that. And so he was like, he had it basically set where he was at in Colorado and all that stuff. He was kind of being a little disrespectful to Jill Scott. But then towards the end, he had to realize like what he was doing was kind of out of pocket. He made up for it and made it right by her. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you in the wrong about something, yo, own up to it. Stop doing this whole blame game, pointing the finger stuff, man. That's childish, man. That's childish. And that's why y'all dudes be losing y'all women. That's why women be losing they dudes. But that's for another topic. That's my time for today, y'all. Again, it's your boy Trillionaire Chuck saying this. Always remember to love yourself and each other.